We got a bidet! Hey everybody, and welcome back for another video. In today's video we're going to go over the new stuff for Season 2 for Diamond Dynasty and MLB The Show 23. Let's just dive right into it. So, some of the new things we got some programs that are new. We got the reward path, so let's go ahead and look at that. You may notice from the day that it launches, you got 56 days to complete the reward path. Handful of packs, cosmetics. What's different here is the incognito packs. So this is a new style of card. You can see here we got a Tiger, Tony the Tiger, Tony Clark. Also got Nick Castellanos, which was a Tiger, so I'm going for them first, you know. But yeah, this is a new pack. There's also the Kaiju pack. The new season is the Kaiju season, so it's really involved with like big monsters and stuff. Like when you make your ballparks, you can put like huge monsters in the background. Bosses. Here's the 5 bosses. I'll probably go for Sizemore first. If I don't get Tigers, I usually get people from the Central. And then also Mariano Rivera. I'm really excited for that card as well. One thing you may notice here is that it tops out at 650,000 this time. Season 1 topped out at 500,000, and then you went through the loop thing. Here it's 650,000. So once you hit that 650,000, that's when you'll start doing the random wheel thing again. I thought that was an okay system. I felt that I got way more common type card or packs and stuff or silver I should say, than I did the really exciting stuff, so it was pretty hit or miss for me. Team Affinity, so we get Season 2, so a couple things that are noteworthy here. If you didn't complete Season 1, totally fine, it's still sticking around. When you're completing Season 2 stuff, it will overlap for Season 1. So let's say you didn't finish the AL Central, but you're working on AL Central for Season 2. Well, when you're working on it for Season 2, it'll also count for Season 1 as far as the XP stuff. So, kind of a cool double dip thing there. Yeah, so let's look at what they changed inside of it. So, one noteworthy thing is, in the affinity stuff for Season 1, you know, there was team captains that rolled out. You got to pick captains from all the different divisions. Well, if your team had a hitter for the first season, they switched it over so that Season 2, you'd have a pitcher from the team. So, for instance, my team, the Detroit Tigers, Miguel Cabrera was the captain for Season 1. For Season 2, we get Justin Verlander. So we got a hitter and a pitcher captain duo. And that's going to happen for every single team. You get your moments, you get your missions. What's noteworthy in the missions is that for Season 1, it was 2,500 XP. And then you got 5,000 towards your team affinity. They lowered it to 2,000, so you don't have to get as much. One of the complaints was that it took so long to complete team affinity. It should make it a bit easier now with this. Still got your captain stat missions. Future stars are replacing the flashbacks and henchmen. So you will have a handful of your future stars in every single division. And you got your incognitos as well. We talked about that new pack system. Let's see. Here we go. So like this is the AL Central Incognito pack. So if you use those players, you get XP towards that one as well. And what's nice is that it's repeatable. So if you get 1,000, you get 5,000 towards your team affinity, which is super easy with pitchers. 2 9-inning games will hit this 5,000 every single time. And let's say you're using that picture and you're using it for your team mission as well, it's going to kick that quite a bit as well. So these are going to go a lot faster, I think, with Season 2 than they did Season 1. Oh, we should show an example of the future stars. So like here, we got some future stars for the AL Central. Every division has them. Look for your favorite players. So yeah, we got Season 2 for the affinities. Other programs, we got the Kaiju series. So there's a whole other program dedicated to the Kaiju cards. It, like I said, it is the emphasis of Season 2. So you're going to want to get these cards. A lot of good ones. But just like any other program, they do have their missions and their moments, showdown and conquest. One thing that's interesting is that the event is going to have a part 1, part 2, and part 3 for this program. So if you're into doing the event stuff, you know, you can go ahead and complete the thing for part 1 here, and then when part 2 comes out, complete that mission, and when part 3 comes out, complete that one as well for the events. Alright, so that's the Kaiju series program. We also get an updated May Tops Now program. Like I said, there's 3 Tigers in there, or I said there's an emphasis on Tigers. There's 3 Tigers cards in the May Tops Now. Very excited for that, because, you know, I love the Tigers. What else we got? Single player modes. Mini seasons, there's a couple of new ones. There is all gold everything, so you can use gold players or common players on your team. And if you win the championship, you get to win one of these 2 captains. And what's interesting is that because it says all gold everything and you can only use gold and common, once you win one of these captains, these are the only diamonds you can use for this mini season. So whichever one you pick first, you can actually use them for your second go around and get the second captain that you didn't get. So kind of cool how you can do that. Yeah, they're going to have some cool emphasis on boosting gold player cards. There's also Team Affinity Season 2. What's kind of cool about this is that they implemented more ways to get Team Affinity vouchers more often. So check that out if you want to get more of those. Conquest, we got some new maps. We got the Team Affinity maps and the Texas Rangers City Connect. You will be seeing all of those on this channel, so make sure to check those out. Recording has been kind of iffy with some of this stuff as far as like the PlayStation not keeping everything, so if I have some troubles, that's why it's taking a little bit to get those videos up there. Showdown, you're going to have your showdowns throughout that are just like the other ones. Some of the new ones that are in here right now, let's see. Loading. Maybe. There we go. A little bit of a bloop. Alright, so you get your Team Affinity Season 2 showdowns. You also got the Kaiju series showdown. And then ones from before. Collections. So there's some new stuff with collections. There's the Goater. So it's an updated Goat collection. What's updated here is that this Corey Seager card has been added. That is a core player card. And that's actually pretty big. What's also kind of weird is we see seven things you can collect right now on screen. But there's collect 10. So we got some stuff coming in the future, it looks like, as well. How do you get that Corey Seager card? Well, that's the next thing that's pretty interesting. There's new set collections. We had set 1 in Season 1, but now we also have core and set 2. So for core, all those core player cards you earned in Season 1, you can go ahead and collect them here. And then you can get rewards. I only had about 156 from Season 1, so I still got a little bit before I get that Corey Seager card. Also, when you get your set 2 stuff, you can go in here and collect them as well. Let's take a look at what you will get. Rich Gossage. So he's the first one that you can get here for 95. Big Poppies at 130. Here's the set 2 collections. So David Wright, Hank Aaron, and Randy Johnson. So If you collect enough cards, you can get all 3 of these. Let's see, it takes 300 of them. So 300 set 2 cards and you can get all 3 of those guys. That's it for collections. There is a new pack in the marketplace. You can get the Alter Ego pack. For 50,000, you can get 3 of those. But otherwise, that's about it for the new stuff. The one other thing I'll mention is when you basically hop into Season 2 for the first time, it's going to have some tiles that explain some of the stuff for Season 2. One of them is a tile where it says, if you did these things during Season 1, here's a bonus for you. So if you did XYZ, you might get some XP towards the overall XP path. You might get some packs, you might get some stubs, whatever. If you completed that stuff, you'll get the new stuff. It's kind of like a little head start. But otherwise, that's about it for the new stuff. If you have any questions or if you think there's something I missed, let me know in the comments and I will do my best to explain them. But otherwise, if you enjoy this type of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, as we are doing tons of these videos all the time, as far as like how to complete different things. Drops a like if you like the video, and drops a comment letting us know what you are most excited for in Season 2. And then, as always, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.